I'm making so many mistakes.
Yeah, but not too bad. You're doing a really good job.
Well, comparing to whom?
Oh, well, comparing to the other students, you're in the top, I would say the top maybe 80%.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah, that's really good. You've only been a member for just a short time, so you're doing very good.
Well, actually, I started, well, first I met DDM, you, on the internet, on YouTube, last summer. So I started watching DDM, the first 80 lessons in September, as I remember.
That's right, that's right. And how did you manage to watch 80 lessons in such a short period of time?
And after I watched those 8 lessons, I signed up for those DDM DDM Open. Yeah, DDM Open.
Right.
So I got another 16 lessons. So I got up to 24th DDM. So,
And then you switched to
so
live.
yeah. So I had a break, December, January, where I didn't get any lessons. And now I'm in live sessions.
That's great. You're doing good. And the live sessions are important. It gives you a chance to speak and really exercise. So it's really great.
I mean, it hasn't been just 2 months,
It's been longer.
Yeah, longer. And it helped me a lot, definitely.
That's great. Abby's back. Abby, do you have your coffee?
Yeah, sure.
What kind?
It's just like French press.
Okay. I've got
It's
my
just
I've got my
convenient.
caramel macchiato.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You have your coffee machine at home?
No, I just make it from scratch.
Oh, that's
I have
good.
a milk frother.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I want to get a machine.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's having making the milk nice and frothy is really nice. That's the only thing I need. Everything else, uh,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, I prefer coffee Olay.
Coffee Olay?
Olay. It's Olay or something. It's French.
Okay.
It's like steamed milk plus
All
the
right.
regular coffee.
That's good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's so good.
All right, well, you guys are lucky, just the two of you so far. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll do DDM 295. Let me have Abby B. Kramer and Vassy B. Jerry. Go for it, you guys.
Okay, just 1 second. Let me close the door.
Okay.
1 second.
Andre has permanently become A2.
It's Miguel.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, Abby, Vassy, go for it.
Okay. Um, did you call Ekberg and thank him for the hockey tickets?
No.
Oh, Jerry, what are you waiting for?
Well, what I got a call him for? I thanked him 5 times when he gave them to me. How many times I gotta thank him?
Oh, no. You gotta call him the next day. It's common courtesy.
No, I don't believe in it. I'm taking a stand against all this overthinking.
Jerry, good manners are the glue of society.
Hey, if I knew I had to give him 8 million thank yous, I wouldn't have taken the tickets in the first place.
All right, you know what this is gonna do? He's gonna be upset because you didn't call him and we are not gonna get those tickets for Friday night.
Or you out of your mind.
All right, where are you going?
I gotta get a suit cleaned. I have a funeral on Friday.
Who died?
Do you remember the guy who pretended he had cancer so I would buy him the toupee?
So he actually had it?
No, car accident. He was trying to adjust his toupee while he was driving, and he lost control of the car.
Wow, both of you guys, excellent job. Abby, now Vassy's kind of new to the live, so he's been doing good. But Abby, I've known you for a long time. What happened? This was your best acting.
I don't know. Actually, this one I learned like 1 week ago. You remember? I
Right.
made a mistake. Last week we reviewed, like, actually it's 293, but I
Yes,
reviewed
yes.
295. Yeah.
So you actually, because you prepared a week ago, you did so much better.
I don't know. Actually, I didn't start it this week, but I joined the math class
Yeah.
this week.
How
Yeah.
was it?
Oh, it was good because it's so early and it's only like 3 people.
Oh, that's
And then
great.
I can, yeah, because morning time I can focus more. Usually, because after one day work, I'm so tired. I just like, if I speak English, just like really like daily one.
Right, right,
But
right, right.
morning time can really like treat it as our study.
Oh, that's great. So yeah, I'm glad that I asked Matt if he could do it, and he said, okay." That's great.
He's good. He's
Excellent.
awesome.
I like to
Yeah.
hear that. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to first of all to Vasi. Vasi, now I want everybody to know, and we talked about this in one of the other hangouts. When we have an O that links, that is next to a vowel, we do link, and when we link, we insert a W between. Not always, but usually. So here we have an O. Right here we see the O. I'll make it green. And then we have a vowel next to a vowel. So that means we do have to link these two words together, but in between we want a W. So we're going to get something like do why, do why. It's going to sound like why, okay? So Vasi, one more time. What do I got to call him
Well,
for?
well, what do I gotta call him for?
Excellent job.
Well, what I gotta call him for?
Oh, give me more. What do I?
What do I? What do I? What do I? What do I gotta call him for?
Great job. Very,
What
very
do I gotta call him for? I
good.
thank him,
Okay, so this one, Vasi, do you remember the 7 H's?
thanked him, thanked him, thanked him,
Bingo, that's right. Thanked him. Thanked him. The H is going to disappear
thanked him,
and the
thanked him,
T is going to connect. Thanked him.
thanked him, thanked him, thanked him. I
Perfect.
thanked him,
Perfect.
thanked
Perfect.
him.
Okay, let me go to Abby. Abby, this is a word you need to know. Courtesy. Courtesy.
Courtesy.
There you go. So it's like a flat T, which is like a D. Courtesy. Courtesy.
Courtesy.
Courtesy.
Courtesy. Courtesy.
It's common courtesy.
It's common courtesy.
Very good. Let's go with this one too. Good manners are the glue of society.
Good manners are the glue of society.
Great job. Vasi, what's the pronunciation of this word?
Which one? The first place.
Good. Now I want you to be careful.
The first place.
The word the,
In the first place. In the first place.
lots of students, when they say the word the, they say something like the. And
You told me that last time, so I
that's right,
remember.
that's right. So make sure you keep it, I want it even shorter, either a schwa or a the. So let's do the first. In the first place.
In the first place.
And now let's do a
In the
schwa.
first place. In the first place. In
Perfect.
the first place.
Great job. Let me go back to Abby. Abby, you said we're, which is perfect. That's exactly right. And what do many Americans just say? Abby, your mic's off.
Sorry. We're not gonna
There you go. And put this all together. Get those tickets.
get those tickets.
Great job. And this time, Vasi, your TH changed to an S. He lost control of the car.
He lost control of the car. He lost control of the car.
Great job. I'm not going to hit it today much for you, Vasi, but I do want you to concentrate a little bit more on the AW pronunciation too. But we'll see in the next scene, okay?
You mean control?
No, lost.
Lost. He lost control of the car.
Great.
Lost.
Very good. You had another one too. Where was it? Jerry's line, right? All over.
All this
All this
overthink.
over. Yes.
all of this overthinking.
Great job. Very good. Very good.
Always overthinking.
All right.
Okay,
Now,
got it.
let's move on to the next scene here. I want Andre and Mahmoud to take over. How you doing, Mahmoud?
Fine, thank you.
What's new?
How's your cold?
Oh, it's killing my head. I got a fever. I'm sweating right now, but I'll survive.
Ah, good, good. Um, I send a message to tomorrow. I will send my summary.
Oh, great, great. And I tell you, I didn't tell Santa, but if I'm feeling better tomorrow, maybe I'll try and have the hangout tomorrow, but it depends on everybody.
No, no,
Okay.
that's difficult.
It's difficult for
Both
you?
is
Okay,
difficult.
that's what I needed to
Yes.
hear. Okay, I need to hear that. Good. Then I can relax and rest. I feel so bad. Okay, let's have Andre. I need to say a proper hello to Andre, Berta, and Yahweh too. Andre, are you feeling healthy today?
Yes. And you?
I got a fever. I
But
need.
you sound as healthy person.
Oh, you guys give me energy.
Okay.
Berta, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm sorry. You need like a chicken soup with
Exactly.
vegetables.
That's
With
exactly
vegetables,
right.
yeah.
Actually, Berta, this morning I went to the store and I bought some celery and carrots and other vegetables. So I don't know if I'll have a soup, but I'm gonna have something with all those veggies. I need to eat the veggies.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna give you a lot of energy.
That's right. Let me say hi to Yahweh. Hi, Yahweh.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yahweh, this is your first live with me, right?
Yeah, right.
Welcome
I
to
was
the family.
busy, so this is my first time here.
Well, we're happy to have you.
Thanks.
And Abby says I should have some ginger. Oh, that's a good idea. Adding ginger, getting some vitamin C, those are things I need to do. Okay, so let's continue here with Elaine and Jerry. And I will have Andre be Jerry and Mahmoud be Elaine. Go for it, guys.
Yeah. The poor priest, he was just visiting from El Salvador. Now he's gonna completely loco.
The one Paddy screamed at in the car.
Yeah, he thinks he saw the devil. He won't leave his room in the church basement.
Well, that's what you get for getting mixed up with the face painter.
I mean, what compel as a seemingly normal human being to do something like that?
Gotta support the team.
You know, I really hate my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I open my closet, there is just nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I hate everything I have. I really hate it. I mean, at this point, it's like I can wear something 3 or 4 times, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting to be a terrible problem for me.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Alec, did you see that? What kind of hello was that?
Great job, you guys. Really super. Really liked it. Very, very pleased. Let me go back here, first of all, to Mahmoud. You're giving me a bit of a British pronunciation, visiting, which is fine for the British people, but those damn Yankees like the flat T, visiting.
Visiting.
He was just visiting from El Salvador.
He was just visiting from El Salvador.
Great job. What is this pronunciation, Mahmoud?
Gone.
Give me more AW. Gone.
Gone.
Good. Now he's gone completely loco.
Now he's gone completely loco.
Sounds much better. This vowel and this vowel, in American pronunciation anyway, do sound the same, loco. It means crazy. One more time. Now he's gone completely loco.
Now he's gone completely loco.
Very good. Everybody, we do this in perf. I want you to look at something here. We got an O, we got an O, we've got another O here, and we've got two O's here. And everybody, I want you to recognize that, what color should I use? I need a different color. There we go. These four colors, the O is all different. And this is something that we talk a lot about in our perf class, and we have an assignment that I'll be giving perf students about the O pronunciation. The O is a nightmare. In every other word, the pronunciation seems to change. And just for these four, I'll tell you right now, the standard typical pronunciation will be ow, which is a diphthong. That is a diphthong. Ow, now, now. This is an AW, aw, gone, gone. Some Americans use an gone, gone, but the standard pronunciation is AW, gone. This is a schwa, kum, or a little bit more properly, a short U, come, completely, completely. But we usually say it very, very fast, so it changes to a schwa, completely, completely, completely. And this is a Spanish word. I don't know the proper Spanish pronunciation, but in America, we use a long O for both, and it's loco, loco, loco. And so I just want you guys in the future, if you're worried about your pronunciation, one of the vowels you really need to watch is the O. So keep that in mind as you study English. Okay, let me go to Andre for the next one. Andre, I want more of a short U, Putty. The one Putty screamed at?
The one Putty screamed at?
Excellent job. And you too, Andre, gave me a little bit too much tea.
Getting?
Oh yes, that's very British. The British people love their tea.
Quotient, and what do you advise, getting or getting?
Okay, that's the perfect question. And both are standard American pronunciation. So what Andre did, he gave me a flap T and he gave me a glottal stop T. So the flap T would be getting, 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 getting. The glottal stop is going to be getting, getting, getting. So once again, getting. Now, what's interesting, when we use the flap T, we're probably going to keep the NG, probably going to keep the NG. But when we use the glottal stop, getting, getting, this is going to change to more of an sound, a schwa with an N, no G, getting. So getting, 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 getting. It doesn't matter, Andre, both are perfect. Do this one more time.
Yeah, but I think we use more getting than getting in that case.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Andre.
That's what you get for getting mixed up with the face painter.
That's what you get for getting mixed up with a face painter.
That's what you get for getting mixed up with the face painter.
Let's get that intonation one more time. For getting mixed up, for getting mixed up.
For getting mixed up.
That's what you get for getting mixed up with a face painter.
That's what you get for getting mixed up with a face painter.
Bingo. Great job. Let me go back to Mahmoud. Mahmoud, keep that S. What compels a seemingly normal human being?
What compels a seemingly normal human being?
Great job. You skip the up, and that's okay. I open my closet, no problem. Mahmoud, do you know why we added up? We don't need it, but we used it. Why do we do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll turn
Phrasal verb? Or...
Yeah, when we use the word up, it's used to emphasize the verb. So this is the idea. I open my closet. I open my closet. I open my closet. I open up my closet. I open up my closet. So the idea when we add up, it means completely. So you can think of another one. I clean my room. I clean my room. I clean up my room. I clean up my room. That's why, you guys, you need to be careful of the word shut up. Shut up is very rude, okay? And it means not just be quiet, it means don't ever say anything. So shut up is not a nice expression. I highly recommend you don't use it, okay? So up is a great, basically kind of an adverb, but it adds to the verb that you're talking about. So that's the idea of open up, okay?
Okay.
So try it again. You know, I open up my closet, there's just nothing.
You know, I open up my closet, there's just nothing.
Great job. Now earlier we had what was it? O next to a vowel, we get a W. Remember that, guys? Now we have an E next to a vowel. What do we do in this case?
A Y sound.
That's exactly right. So if we have an E and even an I, but we'll leave it with an E right now because there are not many I's. An E and the following word begins with a vowel, so precedes a vowel, then we do link, but we insert a Y in between. Not always, but usually. So in this case, 3 or. So Mahmoud, if we say it fast, what do we have?
3 or.
Exactly. That's exactly right. It sounds like your, 3 or. Not a very strong Y, but you can definitely feel something. So let's do that. It's like I can wear something 3 or 4 times, and that's it.
It's like I can wear something 3 or 4 times, and that's it.
Great job. Perfect, perfect. And let's do this one too. Let's go back to Andre. Don't leave it out. Oh, you left it out yesterday, Andre. What kind of a
Yes, I remember.
what kind of a hello was that?
What kind of a hello was that?
Great. I was thinking, oh, I should have given him a different one, but I'm glad I gave you the same one because we found that mistake again. Good job. All right, let me go to the next, and I need to say hi to Tiago. Tiago has joined in. How you doing, Tiago?
Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. How's the hospital?
My God, crazy.
How are the babies?
That's greater now. I think that the best moment for the babies. Sure.
You know, we hear a lot about the Zika virus, and you're in Brazil. Is the Zika virus something that you're worried about at your hospital?
Yeah, a lot. Because we have a lot of babies with microcephaly, and that's a lot of problems for development. And oh my God, that's very sad.
Oh, it's just an unbelievable tragedy, Tiago. It's unbelievable tragedy.
Perhaps to having that kind of virus, try to make the best.
My God, my God. You've got a tough job.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll be, everybody's kind of watching that. So, and once again, everybody, Tiago is at the forefront there. He's dealing with the moms in the country where this is a big problem. The virus is spreading. Let's just hope that they are able to do something soon. Okay, sorry about the bad news. Let's go ahead and get Tiago involved here. But first of all, I need Berta to be Mr. Pless, Yahweh to be Kramer, and for now, Tiago, you just get a little tiny line. It's going to be Sienna. Go for it.
Mr. Kramer.
Yes?
Thanks for coming.
So, what did you want to see me about?
Well, Mr. Kramer, to get right to it, we're having a bit of a problem with Barry.
Barry?
The chimpanzee.
Oh, well, what's the problem?
Well, he's not functioning the way he normally does.
Bertha, I'm sorry. When you're not speaking, please mute your mic. Thank you. We get lots of feedback. Thank you very much, Bertha. Go ahead.
Well, when he's not functioning the way he normally does, he seems depressed. He's lost his appetite. He's even curtailed his outdoor activities. And we think this is directly related to the alteration he had with you the other.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, frankly, we'd like you to apologize.
Yeah, well, he started it.
Mr. Kramer, he's an innocent primate.
So am I. You know, what about my feelings? Don't my feelings count for anything? Oh, only the poor monkey's important. Everything has to be done for the monkey. Look, I'm sorry.
Hey, that's okay. We are gotta go feed them.
Marmoset.
Voice now.
I think there's a delay. Bertha, I'm sorry. Please mute the mic. Try it again. Go ahead, Tia.
Hey, that's okay. Yeah, I've got to go feed.
Yeah, we got a lot of feedback. Go ahead, Bertha. I'm sorry.
Okay, maybe Tiago needs to turn off the mic. She doesn't hear too well out of her left ear.
I screwed up, yeah. Yahweh, go ahead.
You know, George really likes you. I don't... What?
And Bertha did read this one. Bertha, please read it one more time.
Oh, she doesn't hear too well out of her left ear.
Great job. Okay, going back here. So sometimes we have that problem, you guys, with the echo and the microphones. So it's always good when you're not speaking to keep your microphone off. That's pretty much the only solution we have. Let's go back here to Mr. Pless. And everything was actually pretty good. Bertha, I just want it to be a little bit more cut. To get right to it.
To get right to it.
Excellent job. And that was a perfect. One more time.
What was the problem before?
I think, yeah, thank you. I think the R wasn't strong enough, and now the R was just perfect. To get right to it.
To get right.
Bingo. Now this word, don't get confused, everybody. It sounds the same as Jerry. Jerry, berry, strawberry, the same pronunciation. So Yahweh, berry.
Berry.
Very good. And here too, what's the pronunciation of this word?
Problem.
Good. Even more of an problem. Problem.
Problem.
Yes, and that's a schwa right there. So one more time. Problem.
Problem.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Great job. Let me go back to Bertha. Bertha, I'm watching your S's and Z's here. The S was good. This Z was a little bit too soft. And then we got S's again. So let's try that again. He seems depressed.
He seems depressed.
He's lost his appetite.
He's lost his appetite.
Ah, there you go. Good. A little bit more Z here. He's lost his appetite.
He's lost his appetite.
His appetite.
His appetite.
Good, good, good. One more time. He's lost his appetite.
He's lost his appetite.
Bingo. The altercation.
The altercation.
This is directly related to the altercation.
This is directly related to the altercation.
Great job. Now, this one is intonation, Yahweh. What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
Good. Me to do.
Me to do.
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
Good, very good. And apologize.
Apologize.
This word.
Apologize. I don't have to pronounce it. I tried hard, but I couldn't get the right pronunciation.
Primate?
Primate. Oh, primate. Oh, I don't know. I heard something else in that guy. Primate. That was a piece of...
Let me go back to Yahweh. What intonation, Yahweh? What about my feelings?
What about my feelings?
Great job, great job. Tiago, turn your mic on. I want to hear it clear. We had some echo before. I've got to go feed the marmoset.
I've got to go feed the marmoset.
Feed the marmoset.
I've got to feed the marmoset.
Great job. Keep that TH alive. One more time. Feed the marmoset.
Feed the marmoset.
Good job. Very good. And let's finish it out with Mr. Pless here. Don't give me a hair. Give me a her. Out of her. And we can get rid of the H. You don't have to. If you want, you can. Out of her left ear.
Out of her left ear.
Bingo. Bingo. Great job.
Out of her left ear.
Great job, everybody. Now, this was for DDM 295. I'm going to close it for now. We've got a bunch more people that have just joined up or that have just joined us. Welcome. I'm going to get everybody to speak, maybe not a whole lot, but as much as possible. I'm going to open up our Stumps Trumps article. And, oops, there we go. And we're going to make sure everybody gets a chunk here. So basically, I'll try and do this. Yeah. That's pretty long. Here we go. Do that. That's pretty short. It's hard to manage. There we go. So just do that. There we go. Okay. So what I have here, what I want you guys to do, it's basically yellow, white, yellow, white, yellow, white. So we're going to start with the people who haven't spoken, and I'm going to go to the top. So Alexander Cherniak, Lita, I'm going to give you the yellow section. Then Alex Trubnikov, I'll give you this white section here. Then we're going to go to Emmanuel, which is Sergey. I'm going to give you this yellow section. And then Gulia, this white section here. Hugo's joined us. Hugo, I'm going to give you this yellow section. Mustafa is here. Mustafa, I'll give you this white section. And Tiago, you only had a tiny bit, so Tiago, I'm going to give you that section. And then if somebody else joins, I'll give him that section. Otherwise, I'll choose somebody else. I think that includes everybody. So let's go ahead and start with Lita.
Hello. You gotta hand it to Donald Trump. Me. He sure uses his hands a lot. They bend like a pretzel. They're such a liars. The worst.
But this magnificent magnificently expressive hands are what rival Marco Robbie had the nerve to call small. And you know that they say about men with small hands? You can't trust them.
Okay, may I? Oh,
That's right, Sergey.
okay, okay, I can say something. Okay, well, trust Trump to pick up the gauntlet. I've always had people say, Donald, you have the most beautiful hands. We try to maintain a hands-off attitude about this story, but when Donald jumped in, so did we.
Great job, Julia.
Mhm. He said I had small hands. They're not small, are they? I never heard that one before. Oh yes, he did, says the editor of Vanity Fair, who once described Trump as a short-fingered Bulgarian.
Very good. Hugo. Hugo, your mic's off. Hugo. Hugo is gone. Mustafa, take over Hugo's line. Maybe Mustafa was preparing this one. Too bad. Hugo, we'll get Hugo in a second. Mustafa, are you there? Mustafa, your mic is off. Everybody's mic is off right now, which is good. But Mustafa, you need to turn your mic on. Okay.
Yes.
How you doing, Mustafa? Read this yellow section, please.
Okay. And ever since, the editor writing Carter says he receives envelopes from Trump always with a photo on which he circled his hand to highlight the length of his fingers, usually with a note reading, "See, not so short."
Wow, Mustafa, really great job. Diego, this one.
Actually, quite short. The editor wrote back to Trump. Others have piled on. A website called shortfingers.com posts what seems to be real and photoshopped photos emphasizing Trump's hands. The New Republic said his tiny fingers resemble cocktail winners.
Great job, very good. Hugo, are you there? Hugo's shows offline. He might be there though. Sometimes those are odd ones. All right. Who wants to do this yellow section? First mic on. First mic. I'm watching microphones. Bertha, go ahead.
While the website backer suggested Trump endorser Chris Christie's hands are even smaller than the Donald's. One commenter suggested Russian leader Vladimir Putin also has short fingers, as if all tough guys have small hands complex to make what?
To make up for.
Make up for.
Great job. Hugo? Okay. Next volunteer. First mic. Everybody's being played. Mahmoud, go for it.
But Trump supporters are more interested in shape than size, specifically the V for victory. And maybe your hands might seem smaller if they got this much exercise.
Keep going. Jeannie Moose.
Jeannie Moose, CNN, New York.
See? I found some problems. Okay.
Okay.
Going back to the top here. Let me start with Lita. Lita, you did great. Everything sounded really nice. I want it a little bit stronger, though. They are such liars.
They are such liars.
Especially here. I want to hear you're a little too smooth here. I want it more clear. They are.
They are.
Great. They are such liars.
They are such liars.
Bingo. Alex, Marco Rubio.
Marco Rubio.
Hi, Camila.
Camila, say hi, Kuchin.
Hi, Camila.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. All right, let's do this one. AW, Alex, call small.
Call small.
Very good. Marco Rubio had the nerve to call small.
Marco Rubio have a nerve to call small.
Good, good. She's laughing at your pronunciation.
Yeah.
Great job. Let me go to Sergey. Gauntlet. This is that AW2, Sergey. Gauntlet. Pick up the gauntlet.
Why don't you may say gauntlet, the same pronunciation? No, gauntlet, yeah, it sounds nice too.
Yeah, actually your T sounded just perfect right there. Gauntlet. The slight tiny T at the end was great. Maintain a hands-off attitude. Maintain a hands-off attitude. Is there any subject that you maintain a hands-off attitude on?
That's a difficult question. Yeah. Actually, you want to touch anything, you know.
Well, but what about with your kids, though? What about with your son?
Hands up. Don't. Yeah. Actually, don't kick your kids. Yeah. Huh.
Okay, so give me your. I want to hear your pronunciation. I maintain a hands-off attitude when it comes to disciplining my children.
Okay. Maybe, but not always. No.
Not entirely. Give me the sentence, Sergey.
Yeah, I maintain a hands-off attitude in case to discipline my children.
Very good. Now that's what I want. I don't want attitude. That's too British. Attitude.
You want a flip T, attitude, yes. Not attitude. What about attitude?
Well, once again, attitude is perfect. It's and some Americans might say it, but I would guess 95% of Americans are going to flap T it.
Yes, attitude.
Bingo.
Altitude.
Now that's different. That's a good point. When we talk about altitude, now we do keep the we keep the T.
The T sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
Altitude. Yeah. Altitude.
Yeah, it sounds strange. Altitude.
Exactly.
Yes, altitude. Yeah. But attitude. It sounds nice. Yeah.
Yep. So that's what I want everybody to understand what he's saying here. So attitude. We have a flap T here. Atta. Just like at a house. Oops. At a house. Same pronunciation. Attitude at a house. Attitude at a house. But this one, we keep the T's. Altitude. We do keep the T's in that word. Yeah. Very good point.
And you say attraction. Yeah, this sound. Yeah, attraction.
You mean
T sound? Low. Yeah, it sounds like T. Attraction. Yeah.
The schwa here. Attraction.
Oh, and what about attraction? Yeah, it sounds strange too. Yeah. Attraction sounds good. Yeah.
Yes,
it's not always. TT sounds like D, you know, Shane.
It's crazy. American Standard pronunciation, the rules are crazy.
It's not crazy. It's actually the point. You have to hear it and repeat whatever.
Yes, that's the key, and that's what I tell everybody. The way to learn your American English pronunciation is the people around you. If you live in America, mimic the people around you. And if you don't, if you live in Germany or live in Saudi Arabia, then mimic me or maybe on CNN there's somebody you like, maybe there's an actor or an actress that you like. Do your best mimicking them. Yeah, the best way to get your pronunciation is to hear it and mimic it.
Yeah, actually, we mimic everything in our life, Shane, everything. We mimic emotions, whatever. Yeah, everything. Not only words,
That's right. That's right.
If somebody smiles, you're gonna smile too,
If somebody yawns, you're gonna yawn too.
Yeah. If somebody, okay, go ahead.
Okay, Gulia, give me more O. The one before.
That one before.
No, I'm hearing before. I want
No,
more
it's
O.
not
Before.
for. It's for. The one before.
I never heard that one before.
I never heard that one before.
Good. And once again with the T's, flap T, Vanity Fair.
Kochen, am I right that this is not like for like the word for? Yes, it should
No,
be
yeah, it should be.
exactly the sound O.
Yep, we need that strong O. That's right. It's not like fur, where we can say fur, be fur. I had one before yesterday. It's, you know what, Gulia, it's possible somebody might say before, but I highly recommend keep your O in this one. Okay?
Okay. Before.
The editor of Vanity Fair.
Yes. The editor of Vanity Fair.
Great. Once again, everybody, the editor of Vanity Fair is fine. No problem. It's just a little bit British. And Americans are going to have the tendency to flap the T, editor, vanity. Great job. Let me go to Mustafa. Mustafa did a really good job. This was, I think, yours, Mustafa. Always with a photo.
Always with a photo.
Great job. How come your English pronunciation got so good in a couple weeks?
Yeah, because of the coaches.
Have you been joining many Hangouts?
Pretty much.
Oh, that's great to hear. Which Hangouts have you joined? Clive, Matt, Miguel, who?
Most of the time, Matt.
Most of the time with Matt.
Yeah.
That's great. You're sounding really good, Mustafa.
Yeah.
No questions?
No questions.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Let me go to Tiago. Tiago, don't let the OR confuse you. Just keep it as an ER. And once again, editor.
Editor.
Perfect. Others.
Others.
Now look at this. I love this. Here we got your problems. Every one of your problems, for the most part, were O's. And like I said, O can be a big problem for lots of students. So let's do it again. Editor.
Editor.
Others.
Others.
Posts.
I say posts, I think.
Yeah.
Post.
Shopped.
Shopped.
Cocktail.
Cocktail.
Great. So if we talk about the types of pronunciation, whoops, you don't need me. You need my pen. This is an ER, and believe it or not, a linguist will call it a schwa. I don't like that. This is an which is a short U, this is a long O. This is a short O, which is an and this is also a short O, which is once again an So let's do it again. Editor.
Editor.
Others.
Others.
Posts.
Posts.
Shopped.
Shopped.
Cocktail.
Cocktail.
Excellent job. Republic.
Republic.
Yeah, I know in Brazil you want to say Republic, right?
Yeah.
Great job. Very good. So just this is something important for you, Tiago, in the future as you study English. Really kind of focus on the O's, okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, let me go to, I think Bertha's next here. Bertha, let's keep the recommended pronunciation is with a schwa, sug, and then starting over.
Suggested.
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 Yeah, and it's more like this. Suggested.
Suggested. Suggested.
Gawker suggested.
Gawker suggested.
Donald's.
Donald's.
Yeah, get that vibration and that the Donald's.
Donald's.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Commenter.
Commenter.
One commenter suggested.
One commenter suggested.
Good, one more.
One commenter suggested.
Vladimir.
You don't pronounce the L?
Oh, we do. Vla.
Vla? You say Vla?
Yep, Vladimir.
Vladimir.
Perfect. Fingers.
Fingers.
Yeah, and earlier you said fingers, and we just want that fingers.
Yeah, with a Z sound, right?
Yep.
Fingers.
Great job.
Thanks.
Let me go to Mahmoud. Put the T's together, Mahmoud. But Trump supporters.
But Trump supporters.
In shape than size. Hands.
What?
Hands.
Hands.
Good. Maybe your hands.
Maybe your hands.
Right, the intonation, maybe your hands.
Maybe your hands.
If they got this much exercise.
If they got this much exercise.
Great job. One more time. And maybe your hands might seem smaller if they got this much exercise.
And maybe your hands might seem smaller if they got this much exercise.
CNN. Yes, that's right. Linking. CNN.
CNN.
One more. CNN.
CNN.
Watch me. I'm gonna turn the camera on. This is what I'm hearing. CNN. No. CNN.
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 New York. Very good. Now, let me go to Hugo. Hugo, can you hear me? Is your microphone working?
I'm sorry, but the last time I couldn't speak because I was on the bus.
Ah, you were on the bus.
Yeah, but now I'm at home.
Okay, great. So Hugo, I want you to read. Let's pick one for you to read. Is that okay? Hugo, I'd like you to read this one, please.
Okay. Actually, quite short. The editor wrote back to Trump. Others have piled on. A website called shortfingers.com posts what seems to be real and Photoshop. Photos emphasizing Trump's hands. The New Republic said his tiny fingers resemble cocktail winners.
Great job. Very good. I'm going to get you on a couple of points here. Everybody, even though your microphone is off, you can practice at home. Get that short A, actually.
Actually.
Quite short.
Quite short.
Perfect. Others.
Others.
Yeah, and once again, it's the same as like S-U-N, sun, others.
Others.
Piled on.
Pile on.
And keep the D and link it. Piled on.
Piled on.
Piled on.
Piled on.
Don, like D-O-N.
Piled on.
Yes. Piled on.
Piled on.
Don.
Pile on.
Stop. Don.
On.
Don.
Don.
Pile. Don.
Done.
Piled on.
Piled on.
Bingo. Others have piled on.
Others have piled on.
Yes, much better. One more time. Others have piled on.
Others have piled on. Piled on.
Yes. I want you to.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, keep practicing, okay? So what you can think about, especially with prepositions, and let's see if we can find a couple examples. Of course, now I don't see any. Okay, here we got vowels. No prepositions? What the hell? Unbelievably, we come to a couple of sentences with only two. Okay, here we go. So let's, if you look here, we got the word in. That's it, my goodness. Anyway, interested in. Hugo, try this one. Interested in.
Interested in.
So once again, Hugo, I want you to focus on linking. So in begins with an I, but this D has to come over. So interested in, interested in.
Interested in.
Din.
Interested in.
That's better. And Hugo, it's not only you. I know other students have this problem too. I want you guys to, for the next hangout, when we have our next hangout, if one of these DDMs is really difficult for linking for you, I want you to tell me, oh, linking was so hard, and then 2 weeks later we'll practice that one, because I want you guys to really, for your listening skill, it's so important to fix your linking, because if you don't catch this interested in, probably your dictation is going to be wrong in this type of situation. It's really simple, you know, interested in. The grammar you understand, but we need to be able to hear it, and we need to be able to say it to catch it, and then it will make sense. So Hugo, and not just you, I know other students too, I want you to really concentrate on that part, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Let's give me an AW here. Called.
Cold.
So let's compare cold and called.
Cold.
Okay, so you got the cold sounds good. The O is no problem. When we do the AW, this is an AW sound. You got to drop the tongue down and push your jaw down. So, ah.
Cold.
Called. They're much better. Cold, called.
Cold.
It's better. Not good yet, though. Let's do a different word. Saw. Yes. So think about that. Saw. Caw. There, it's sounding better. So take it slowly in the beginning, but you can do it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's get this final S. Posts.
Post.
And the S. Posts. Not too bad. It's too short. But the nice thing is, Hugo, the nice thing is, in American English, we can just cancel the T. Posts.
Posts.
Much easier. This down here, this is a Z sound. Resemble.
Resemble.
Weenies.
Weenies.
Resemble cocktail weenies.
Resemble cocktails weenies.
Good. Even more Z. Resemble cocktail weenies.
Resemble cocktail weenies.
It sounds pretty good. Not perfect, but better than before. Great job, Hugo.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right, everybody. Our hour is already up, but of course.
Diego has a question.
Yeah, Diego, what's your question? Oh, I got a bunch of questions. Coach, the pronunciation of cheeses and Jesus. Ah, yeah, it's a good one. Cheeses and Jesus. Ch, ch, j, j. So the CH ch, is all in front with the teeth. Ch, ch, ch. The J is back here, and it starts here, and there's some vibration. G, G, chi, chi, G, G. So the easy thing to do when you practice is when you do the CH, stick your head out. Ch, 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 ch. And when you do the J, bring your head back. J, j.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Now, when you're speaking English, Jesus like cheeses. That looks stupid. So you need to practice. But first, you need to train your ears to hear your voice. Okay?
And also, could you please explain the vowels and both words and the Z?
What's that? Let me finish up with.
You can explain the vowels and the Z sound and Jesus and cheese.
Oh, okay. These words, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me make this bigger for everybody. This is a long E, just like this. And these are, the next two are schwas. A schwa sound, there are many types of schwa, but basically the schwa sound is just a, that's it. Very, very short. So these are, and all the S's are actually Z's. Cheeses, and Jesus. Now, some people, some people will want to make this more of an S. In America, you'll hear Jesus with an S, definitely, but also you hear Americans Jesus with a Z. You're going to hear both, okay? Cheeses, they're both a Z, This one, it depends on who you ask. Some Americans are going to say S, some Americans are going to say Z. So I'm not going to tell you which is correct. They're both fine, depending where you are. But once again, the ch, 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 this is all in front. There's no vibration. It's aspiration. Ch, 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 ch. You cannot, it can only be short. It can't be long. It can only be short. Ch, ch, ch. But the J can be a little bit longer. J, j. You can feel the buildup. J, j. And it comes in, stop, boom, comes out, j. So, Diego, I'm going to give you a sentence. I want you to practice.
I watched a Jim Fellow show, and I think he did it, and actually he'll make some funny phrase or kind of that. He said, someone said something. He said Jesus. So, and showed a picture of a cheese. I just say, my God, he just said Jesus, or he said Jesus. I do not know.
It's great. And that, that's kind of that would be a funny thing, even for American humor. Did you say Jesus or cheeses? It's possible to be confused, to be right in the middle there. It's definitely possible. Try this sentence, Diego.
God, let me try. With cheeses does Jesus like?
That was really good. Which cheeses does Jesus like? One more time.
Which cheeses does Jesus like?
Finish this more. Which cheeses does Jesus like?
My ears, that's like the same thing. That's very hard to
Oh,
separate.
you're doing a good job. One more time, just this one. Cheeses.
Jesus?
Cheeses.
Jesus.
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 Good.
Oh, that Jesus have more vibration on the.
Absolutely. Okay, so cheeses, let's do this. I'm going to give you a quiz. Cheeses is number 1. Jesus is number 2. Which one am I saying? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cheeses.
Like number 1.
That's right. Cheeses.
I'm not quite sure. Sorry.
Number 1. Cheeses.
Oh, that's like 2.
Number 1. I'm really bad. This is why students hate my tests. Now listen. Jesus.
Oh, now it's number 2.
Very different, right?
Yeah.
Watch again. Jesus. Jesus. So what I'm doing when I do the J, you see lots of preparation. Jesus. 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 Jesus.
Oh, that's very different. So.
It is, but it takes practice. And once again, as a joke in America, that would be a funny joke. Oh, cheeses! Jesus or cheeses? At the supermarket, cheeses! At the church, Jesus! Okay, I mean, it could be a very funny joke if you went to the supermarket and saw some cheese that looked like Jesus. That would be very funny.
Yeah, it was. Thanks, Coach Chen.
You bet.
It was amazing.
Coach Chen, I have a question about pronunciation. For me, sometimes it's difficult to understand 2 words. CALM and calm down and come on.
Yeah. You're not alone.
And come on, calm down. And I know the preposition is so different, but the pronunciation about calm and come.
Yeah, I know, and it's a great question, Hugo. So the most Americans for the top one are going to say, calm down, and it's going to sound like this. Calm, and a very small M, not a big M. It's actually a small M. Calm down, calm down, calm down. And this one, it's American standard pronunciation. Come down, come down. It's going to be much more of an come down. Well, we'll change it to down. It's possible. Come down the stairs or whatever. Come down, come down. So the difference, Hugo, are these vowels. And remember, we were talking earlier that AW vowel, remember?
Yeah.
So let me show you something here. Hugo, mute your microphone, please. Thank you. So these are your upper teeth, and these are your lower teeth inside the mouth. And normally our tongue is just like inside. When we do the AW on your bottom jaw, this skin right here, this skin, you can feel the bone. Bone, 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 bone. And then like right about here, suddenly it gets soft. Okay, it kind of gets soft right there. Okay, so your skin's here, but it's soft. So what you need to do is you need to stick your tongue in the soft part, right at the beginning of the soft part. Stick your tongue in there and drop the jaw. Ah, ah, ah. So the tip of my tongue is sticking in that spot. Ah, ah. And it's very vertical. Ah, ah. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Now the other one, COME, come down, come down. It's much more, your lips and everything are together. Come, 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 come. Come down, come down, come down. The sound is more, people are different, everybody's different, but generally the sound is here and the aw sound comes out here. That's why we need to drop the chin. This is the aw, and the is up here. So calm down, calm down, calm down, come down, come down, come down. Once again, watch the body language. Calm down. You need to calm down, relax, calm down. Don't get excited. Calm down, calm down. Come down. I want you to come down. Come down and visit me. Come down and visit me. Does that help, Hugo?
Yeah, it's good explanation for me.
Give it a try. And I know it's not easy the first time, but try it.
Calm down.
More.
Calm down.
Yes. Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
Even more.
Calm down.
Good. Try the next one.
Calm down.
Perfect. So, Hugo, mute your mic. Thank you. So, and for everybody, if you're having problem with the AW sound, and believe it or not, when I was in high school, I had a voice coach for singing, but he taught me a lot about voice control and pronunciation and things like that. And doing this actually helps for the AW sound. And it allows you, what's really important is the sound you're making. You need to hear it. You need to hear your sound, and you need to be able to compare it to somebody else. This is so important. Have you had the experience where you record your voice and then you listen to yourself and you say, what the hell was that? Oh my God. Yeah, this happens to everybody because we're not used to listening to our voice. But if you are able to actually listen to your voice, you're going to have much better speech in your language and in English too, of course. Go ahead, Bertha, AW question.
Tell me if you hear the AW. Loco. Loco.
No, I'm hearing more of an OW.
Yeah, loco.
Loco.
So
with
that's
an
the AW sound? AW?
OW.
OW, okay. Now I'm going to say another word in Spanish, and please tell me if this is the short O sound. The ending of the word I'm saying, please tell me if that's the short O. Papa.
Yeah.
Papa.
One more time.
Papa.
Yeah, short O.
Oh, thank you. See, I know how to make it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the short O is very crisp, very clear, isn't it? I really like the questions. Good stuff, guys. Emmanuel, or Sergey, go ahead. Emmanuel, go ahead, Sergey.
Actually, what's about ER sound at the end, you know, Shane? For example, fingers. Actually, it's natural for me to say schwa sound, you know, at the end.
Okay, so this is a good point, Sergey. And linguists do describe this as a schwa, okay? So I can't disagree. I'm not a linguist. Those guys are professionals. They say many contradictory things, but yes, what I hate though is when we have a vowel plus an R. It really affects the vowel because the R is such a hard sound for so many people. The American R is really tough for almost every pronunciation. Even British people laugh about the American R. Oh, I really like
it. Our sound is killing everybody, you know, Shane.
Right, yeah, it's true. So, Sergey, yes, if you ask a linguist, they will say it's a schwa. But if a schwa is and this is not uhs. You can't. It's physically very difficult to do a schwa with an r because the r, the tongue needs to be high. The tongue is pointing up, and the schwa is a falling out sound. So the tongue needs to disappear for the sound to come out. Uh, uh, and the r, the tongue needs to be up. So that's my problem with calling it a schwa. It's physically, physiologically impossible. Does that make sense?
Yeah, actually, if you listen to natural American sounds, you know, it's some kind of vibe or vibration in the ear, you know, R sound, really prominent, you know. But many people don't have that strong R sound, you know. Many
True.
Americans.
Even New York, especially New Yorkers.
Not at all, but you know, sometimes R sound, all the air is vibrating with that fucking R sound, you know. And you know, I say what, too much R, it sounds, don't sound, it doesn't sound intelligent.
Really?
Yes. Well, that's the point. If you listen to CNN or whatever, they don't use that R sound too much. Not that you know, enunciated.
Yeah, I'm curious about interesting idea. I'll have to pay attention, and I will pay attention to that. How clear is CNN? I'll tell you though, CNN is not the modicum of intelligence.
You know, if you listen on YouTube to many scientists or scientists whatever, they don't use R sound. You know, not at all.
I'm curious about that. But yeah, I'll pay attention though. I will pay attention.
More intelligent, less R sound. You know, I don't know why, but that's the point. But actually, normal people from a country, R sound is very prominent.
In some areas. Bertha, you're right. CNN does use the standard American pronunciation. Be careful though, guys. Especially CNN is interesting these days. As CNN, I do watch CNN on my phone, and they do use a lot of local reporters. So when we talk about CNN, there's a guy. What's his name? Anderson. What's his name? Anderson Cooper. Okay. Anderson Cooper has that real standard American. And then there's Jake Tapper. Very standard American pronunciation. So the anchors, not all of them, but many of the anchors, Wolf Blitzer, yes, exactly, Wolf Blitzer. They have very standard American pronunciations. But some of the, like there's a Christiana Anamampur or something like that. She's got a British pronunciation, and there are, or I don't know where she's from, but it's a little bit British. So CNN does have a variety of accents, but Jake Tapper, Anderson Cooper, Wolf Blitzer, these three guys definitely that standard American pronunciation. So listening to CNN for those three guys might give you a clue as to how much R Americans are using in their typical intelligent conversations.
I'm not talking about CNN. Not at all.
No, I do agree. In the country, I do agree though, Sergey. In the country, depending on where, sometimes the R sound is really, really strong. Yeah, I do agree. I like country music, and in country music, the R sound is strong. I do agree. And in rock and roll, interestingly, I would say the R sound is a little bit shorter. Interesting. I have to think about that.
Yeah, but actually, never mind. It's only some kind of observation, you know, about R sound and intelligence, maybe IQ. Yeah.
Interesting.
Too much vibration. You know, Shane.
It's not good for the brain.
Not good for absolutely.
I love it. Sergey, are you working on your sophistry?
Come on, we have certain people more here allow hang out. Otherwise, I would say F-bomb, you know.
Don't, yeah, you turn your mic off. Yes, better.
Yeah, his arts sound very good. They sound elegant.
Yeah.
Yeah, very elegant. He speaks like New Yorker. I like it.
It's Berta ignores Sergey. He's a troublemaker.
No, he sounds good. I don't know
Oh, he's everything he can do. He'll try to cause a problem. This program that we use is called GoToMeeting, and GoToMeeting is good. I like it. They have another one called GoToWebinar. GoToWebinar is better because I can control everybody. And if I had, it's much more expensive. If I had GoToWebinar, Sergey could try to drop an F-bomb, but I think I could control it before he actually did. You guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Any last questions? I need to eat, and I'm getting sweaty. I need to take a break, get rid of this fever here. Any questions, last minute questions?
Go to eat.
Thank you. You guys remember, Matt has added 2 live classes, and I really appreciate his hard work. So Matt, Clive, Miguel, hang out with those guys. Mustafa, once again, you sounded great today, so I'm very pleased. I know hanging out with me is hopefully your goal. I want to hang out with you guys, but you know, schedules are tough, so that's why we have so many other hangouts. So whenever you can, please join those hangouts. Oh, one more thing. Tomorrow in the United States, we're changing our clocks. Okay, so instead right now it's 1:30 in the afternoon for me. It would actually be 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay, so it's called daylight savings time. So in 2 weeks when we have our hangouts, please double check the time beforehand. The time will be the same. I will start at 12 o'clock Chicago, 12 o'clock noon Chicago time. So double check in 2 weeks, okay? Thanks, everybody.
Okay, thank you, Shane.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
a lot.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Coach Shane.
Thank you, Coach
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care, Coach Shane. Bye.
Your R sound is actually not that strong, you know.
Thank you, Sergey.
Coach,
Yes.
Coach Shane, do you have plans to expand your Hangouts personally?
You mean for live or for VIP?
For live.
Right now we have 2. I have another one that starts in 4.5 hours. We've always just had 2 for DDM Live, but should I expand? I don't have a problem with expanding. The problem is the schedule. When is a good time? Let me know that.
All right. Okay.
Can you think about it and send me an email, okay?
Okay.
Maybe somewhat of a casual type of hangout would be cool in the middle of the week. But once again, I want it to be good for as many people as possible. So Mustafa, you think about a good time that might be, and maybe I can do something. Maybe like on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Does that sound cool?
Wednesday, yeah.
You know,
I
for you,
think
maybe Wednesday night.
Yeah. I think it's convenient, yeah.
Yeah, send me an email, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care, Mustafa.
Have a
See
good day.
See you, Vassie.
Okay, bye.